Hi there, this is Dante with Rangers of Wrestling, and I am joined today by the one, the only, and of course, the inaugural winner of Bingo, CR21.
What's going on, everybody? This is my debut here for the Impact Wrestling review, guys. We're here live.
Yes, all right, so Impact started. Oh, before I forget, I got a debut. Oh, wait, that's not ours. That's not ours. This is for show. Is this one? Is this
There
one?
we
Oh,
go.
but it covers us, though. I like it like this.
Yep.
Let me try it this
Whichever one is
way.
fine.
There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
There we go. There we go. Alrighty, so Impact started off with Brian Mayers versus Jake something. What did you think of this match?
I thought it was a pretty good opener. I liked
Mm-hmm.
it. I like how they're putting Brian Myers. They're trying to build him up more. They're definitely treating him better than did in WWE. And I thought it was a pretty good opener, but I thought it was like pretty predictable of who's gonna win.
Actually, if Jake something defeated Brian Mayers had to acknowledge Jake something as a professional.
The
You know that,
profession.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
So, did you think that Brian Jake something was going to win?
Yeah. I had a feeling. It was a
Yeah,
small bit.
I kind of thought Brian Mayers was going to cheat to win, but no, he took the L on this.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised since he's been winning some matches. So kind of shocking.
Yeah, definitely. So after this, we had a sneak attack by Jake. Jake. We had a sneak attack on Jake something by Brian Mayers and Sam Bugle, and he was helped by none other than a returning Matt Cardona. What did you think of that?
I liked it. I'm glad to see Matt Cardona back. Woo woo woo! You know it. He's back.
now,
I love to see it.
now, in the words of Teddy Long, what I think is going to happen, it's if it doesn't happen next week, it's going to happen at Slammiversary. In the words of Teddy Long, we're getting ourselves a tag team match now. Player holla! I think it's going to be Matt Cardona and Jake something versus Sam Buell and Brian Mayers.
And that should be pretty fun.
It
Pretty
should
fun
be.
tag match.
Yes, it should be. All right. After that, we had a Knockouts Open Challenge. Deonna Purrazzo issued an open challenge, and it was answered by the debuting Lady Frost. And even though she lost the match, she had an impressive debut. Well, at least she impressed me. What about you, CR?
Yeah, she had an impressive debut. This was a good work rate match by Deonna. She always has good work rate matches, of course. But yeah, it was very good debut, and pretty impressive that it was for a championship. But of course, she had to take the L because there was no way they were going to strip Deonna Purrazzo of that title tonight. No way.
No, of course not. Especially with her scheduled to face Lady Apache. No, there's no way Deonna Purrazzo to see. But the big surprise came at the end of the match. Gail Kim came out to the ring, and at first second there, I thought we were gonna get a swerve, pun intended. and
Oh, there you go.
I thought we were gonna get Gail Kim versus Deonna Purrazzo, but instead Gail Kim announced that at Slammiversary, Deonna's gonna face a mystery opponent, and she won't know until Slammiversary who her mystery opponent is. And of course, she said that Deonna needs to prepare for the fight of her life. So hinting there, maybe, right? What do you think it's going to be her opponent?
Mm, honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of people that could be her opponent. I don't know. Jazz. Jazz should be the opponent. Damn.
Hmm. What about Awesome Kong? She was let go by AEW recently, so
Or Tanella Dashwood, maybe.
no. Tanel Dashwood is in a storyline with Rachel Arian and Jordan Grace. So maybe Mickey James.
Oh, Mickey
The key
James. I didn't even think about that one.
the keyword is fight for her life, the fight of her life. So
It's got to be somebody big for sure.
yes, yes, definitely.
That'll be a good match. Mickey James. Yeah, that should be good.
We'll do have predictions next week Friday because we're only 9 days away from Slammiversary.
Yep, and 10 for
No,
Money in the Bank.
this is it. WWE, this is
I'm just
Impact.
saying. I'm just saying.
I know, I know. Hi, Coop Kid.
What's going on, man?
All right. Then after that, we had a 3-on-1 handicap match. It was Morrissey versus Jason Page versus Manny Smith and Dante Evans. Evans, yes. This match, of course, was a squash match, but it did its job. It was supposed to establish Morrissey as a monster, and it did its job because Morrissey clean and dominated all three men. And at the end, he dogpiled them, put his foot on over them, and got the pin. What were your thoughts on this?
I thought it was a good squash match, like you said. It definitely established, and I thought it was very good. I thought it was pretty good for a squash match. It is what it is, man. It was just there, add some filler to the show.
Yes, definitely. But it was a very good squash match.
It wasn't a 5 minute AEW squash match. There you
You
go.
know,
That's a positive.
it did what it was supposed to do, establish Morrissey as a monster.
Yep,
All right.
it did its job.
Now, somewhere in, I didn't take notes on this segment, but somewhere in between, we had Sami Callihan get arrested because he supposedly attacked Don Callis. And Don Callis said that there wasn't going to be a match at Slammiversary and there was going to be no contract signing and that he's 47 years old. So, we'll get more on that later.
Yep.
Then we had Kimberly and Susan versus Rosemary and Havok. I thought this match was okay. Was it as impressive as Deonna Purrazzo versus Lady Frost? No. But of course, Rosemary and Havok picked up the win over Susan and Kimberly. And then at the end, we saw Susan was taken to the back and Father James Mitchell. So I have a feeling Su Young is about to make an appearance. What are your thoughts on Kimberly on this match?
Another good work rate match. It was pretty good, honestly. For what we got, it wasn't bad. I can't complain. It was pretty good. All I'm saying, we need more Tierra Hogan in the show. That's all I'm saying. That's what we need more on the show.
Well, she is the knockout women's champion, tag team champion, I should say.
She has
And
the
then we
best work
had Moose attack Chris Sabin at Swingers Palace. Poor Johnny Swingers probably gonna be mad that his casino was destroyed. And he told Chris Sabin he's gonna find out why he's a wrestling god. What are your thoughts on that segment?
I'm hype. I'm pretty hype. But all I'm saying is, I do hope Moose does win a Slammiversary.
Oh,
I feel
Moose
like
needs
Moose
to
deserves
win.
to win. Yeah, he's been losing
Oh,
a lot of matches. So hopefully they bounce back Moose,
Give me a second. Give me a
build
second.
them up again, make him win matches. So hopefully Moose starts winning again. Because I made him lose to Cruiserweight Rich Swann, and he lost to Kenny Omega. I mean, how is a guy like Moose losing to those people I just mentioned, even though they're amazing wrestlers? I mean, come on, man. We're talking cruiserweights, mid cards, and we got a guy like Moose, a heavyweight main eventer. You know what I mean? But hopefully he wins though. Slammiversary. I thought it was pretty good. What do you guys think in the chat? I thought it was pretty good. Good way to establish Moose a little bit more, hyping him up before the pay-per-view. As the Tilla hopefully will be returning soon. But what's going on, everybody in the chat? Make sure to leave a like on this stream. Leave a like on this Impact review. The only Impact review you should be watching on your Thursday night.
I'm back. But I definitely agree with you, Sierra. Moose definitely needs to beat Chris Sabin. If Chris Sabin defeats Moose, I don't know. I don't know where we go from there. Anywho, so then we had Rich Swann and Willie Mack come out and they called out Violent by Design. But instead of Violent by Design coming out, they had TJP and Fala Baja come out to the ring. And they basically said that they need to get to the back of the line. Then afterwards, Violent by Design comes out and confronts Fala Baja, TJP, and Rich Swann and Willie Mack. But then they're joined by the Good Brothers, who come out and confront everybody. And this leads to a fatal. This leads to Tommy Dreamer coming out in announcing a four-way match at Slammiversary featuring everybody in the ring. But then we get a four-way match between Carl Anderson versus TJP versus Rich Swann and Diener. I have to say, I really like this match. Really, really like this match. I thought it was a fun, crazy little match. Made me excited for the four-way match at Slammiversary. And Carl Anderson picked up the victory, which means the Good Brothers have some momentum heading into Slammiversary. What were your thoughts on this match in this segment?
I liked it. I have to agree with what you said. They gave a little bit more momentum, and it was a pretty good match. Not gonna lie, maybe the match of the night. I don't know, but it was definitely good for what we got. Pretty good match.
Yes. Yes, definitely. I agree with you. Very good match. And of course, in the main event, to close off Impact Wrestling, we had the contract signing between Sami Callihan and Kenny Omega, with Don Callis accompanying Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega looking, having good ring, good work rate, good work rate by Kenny Omega.
Oh God!
Um,
Come
what?
on, damn.
Oh, Don Callis says that Callahan has 8 strikes against him, and then the lights go out, and it reveals that the attack from earlier was totally staged. So out comes the real Sami Callihan, attacks Omega, gives him a low blow, and then ends it by putting him through a table and signs the contract, and it's official. Omega versus Callahan at Slammiversary for the Impact and TNA titles. Your thoughts on this segment?
I thought it was good. Of course, every contract signing must end with a table spot. Of course, I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm just saying we all knew that was going to happen. But I do hope Sami Callihan does win the championships, bring them back home to Impact Wrestling on Access TV. We need those titles back. I feel like he could be a pretty good champion, but I do hope at the end of the day those titles go to Moose very soon. But yeah, I liked it.
Oh,
I thought it was very good.
yeah, I really hope. Um, I think it all comes down to what they want to do with Kenny Omega. I think Kenny Omega's gonna start losing his titles, and I think the first one he's going to lose is the Impact title. He's definitely gonna. He probably has to lose to Sami Callihan, and then Callihan versus Moose at Bound for Glory.
Yep, busy summer for Omega. The summer of Omega.
Summer of Omega, definitely. He has all these huge matches lined up, so I'm really excited.
Andrade, possibly Hangman.
9 days, 9 days from Slammiversary, and I'm really, really excited for the build. Impact's doing a really good job building towards Slammiversary. I'm so excited. This is going to be my first Slammiversary that I will be watching. I missed last year's, but I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this match, and I am so excited for next week's Go Home show. We definitely have to do predictions that day, CR.
Yep, the biggest pay per view in all wrestling. Damn it, screw Money in the Bank, screw everything. Slammiversary. That's the best.
Yes. All right.
Damn it.
All right. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to plug or promote as we wrap up this Impact review?
Oh yeah, guys. I'm live streaming on Bucket Studios. If anybody's interested, go checking it out. NBA Finals live stream. And of course, thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, yeah. It's always a pleasure having you. All right. Please, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow right after SmackDown. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.